So we've just got back from a holiday on board this $1 million yacht. No, not that big one. This one here. It's a 6-berth, diesel-powered 35-foot cabin cruiser with this large flybridge on top.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm suddenly a bit nervous.
Yeah.
I'm suddenly a bit nervous. So, how does exploring the Whitsundays on board this motorboat compare with jet ski camping?
Oh, that's hot.
Well, here are the top 6 things I discovered after spending a week on board. Now, you might find this first one a bit hard to believe, but stick with me, I promise it's true. If you wanted to go jet ski camping around these islands, you'd need both a boat license and a jet ski license. Okay, so far nothing unusual. But here comes the crazy part. With a little training from an instructor on your first day, you can hire this $1 million yacht and skipper it yourself in these exact same waters, and you don't require any license whatsoever. They'll hand you the keys to this boat and send you out into the Whitsundays, even if you've never driven a boat before. Crazy, hey? Now, we're not paddling around some small pond here. The Whitsunday Islands are located in the open ocean just off the east coast of Australia. Even when the sea is calm, strong tidal currents can make boating quite challenging. The tide was low at 6, so it's just starting to come through now from the north through this little channel. That's why we're seeing all these little eddies. It's moving the boat around quite a bit. We're almost through it though. And you're also entrusted to manoeuvre the boat in and out of busy marinas, and even dock the boat yourself. Now, one of the conditions to allow unlicensed operators is that the boat is speed limited to 10 knots, which brings me on to my second point. Yes, 10 knots is slow, and although riding a jet ski is 5 times faster and certainly a hell of a lot more fun, cruising at 10 knots does have its advantages.
Just made myself a coffee for the cruise over.
You can move around the boat, have a drink, a bite to eat, all while watching the beautiful scenery slowly pass by.
What a glorious morning. Woke at sunrise and heading over to Whitehaven Beach, the best beach in Australia. Unless you love surfing.
Oh, so what's that in there then? Oh, that was Chance.
That's Chance Bay there. Theo's Point over there. Oh, Theo. Wish I had a point named after me.
Now, this brings me on to my next discovery. It was very peaceful on board the boat. Until the engine was started.
Well, that's the sound of the motor.
If you think jet skis are loud, you ain't heard nothing. And it didn't help that the diesel engine was located just under the floor inside the main cabin. And even if you didn't need to go anywhere, the engine had to be run for at least 4 hours every day at 1600 revs to keep the onboard batteries charged. So whenever the engine was running, we all moved up onto the flybridge to escape the noise. Not only was it much quieter up there, but you also had an amazing unobstructed view. And we also found a bar fridge up there, so it sort of became our favourite spot.
Enjoying this early morning cruise, Captain?
Nice and quiet.
It is nice and quiet.
But sometimes the noise follows us up there. Now, here's an interesting observation and my 4th discovery.
Don't move around that holding on.
I've never heard of anyone getting sick on a jet ski before, but some of us did get a little seasick on board the boat. It was mainly on our first day as we were crossing over to the islands. There was a strong 25-knot wind blowing, and the boat was rocking and rolling. Now, on a fast-moving jet ski, you skim along the surface and don't tend to get this rolling motion. Anyway, we quickly gained our sea legs, and for the remainder of the week, we all felt fine.
Pretty windy down there.
My 5th discovery was the joy and frustration of anchoring.
yet allowed to be steering on the bridge. My job's purely anchor, fenders and ropes. Oh, and also the dinghy. Okay, my first job when anchoring is to pull the dinghy in. Okay, that's pretty secure there now. It's right at high tide. It looks nice and calm. Okay, nose out.
Unlike a jet ski, you can't simply beach $1 million yacht and step ashore.
Just going straight out here. It's that
Anchoring can be quite a steep learning curve. There's a lot of factors to consider.
How deep are we here? That's all the chain out. Just sit in neutral and see how we go.
We found judging our swing radius and the distance between other vessels quite tricky. And the alternative, which is picking up a public mooring, can be just as tricky.
Let's go try and pick up this mooring now. Here we go. Hit reverse. Hit neutral. Good work, mummy.
Woohoo!
All right.
Got it.
Good work. There we go. Done.
Now, as wonderful as this boat was, my final discovery was that getting off the boat was often the highlight of the day. Making your way ashore was always fun and exciting, no matter how you managed to do it.
Almost there, guys.
And then once ashore, you had the entire beach to yourself.
Touchdown on the Whitsunday Islands.
We could climb every mountain, we could swim the deep blue sea, we could cross every desert.
Oh, wow.
Again. We could go any distance.
Now, some of the islands had resorts on them, but most were deserted, so you had the whole beach to yourself.
Well, we made it back from our walk around to Dugong Beach.
I know a place where we can go.
And our dinghy's still afloat.
Where we are safe, where we are known. I know that there's no place like home. I know that there's no place like taking every moment, making every memory, knowing all that matters is all we need. Yeah, I know where we belong. Yeah, I know where we belong.
Oh, I'm getting busy. Oh, okay, mummy's turn.
What a man.
We had the best beach in Australia all to ourselves. And then the super yacht came in. Is it a left-hand thong?
Lefty.
Apparently only left-hand thongs wash up on Australian beaches. Well, at least the east coast of Australia. I've just been exploring the beach. So I'm gonna head back out to the boat. The tide's gone down a long way, so I'm just gonna try and walk it out as much as I can, avoiding all the stingrays. These two-stroke can be a little bit temperamental, but so far this trip, I don't want to jinx myself, but so far this trip, it's been pretty good. Touchdown! Well, that was fun.
I'm washing in the Whitsunday.
Oh gosh, make sure it doesn't fall off. That was fun. Got some incredible shots at sunset.
Over a dozen of the beaches had designated camping areas, so I'll definitely be back with my jet ski to spend a week or two exploring the Whitsunday Islands. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, hang in there, and I'll see you next time.
One more time.
Waiting for the